Hey everyone, it's Sunday, and I don't know if you've been keeping up with my posts on Facebook because that's mainly where I'm at. But we've had some tough days with CJ and his behavior, and so we're in the process of just doing all that we can to rectify the situation and work with him. So, for the past couple of days, he's been exhibiting a lot of aggressive behavior, probably because he's getting older. He's not able to communicate still, and he has needs, whether it's wanting to eat at a certain time instead of when mommy dictates his time, or whether he wants to do something other than what he's doing at the present time, and maybe he can't explain that to mommy. So we're having some difficulty, and even yesterday, he displayed some aggressive behavior with my mom, which he's never done before, and that shocked her. But she also was able to see that because he's been staying with her for a couple of days, just give me a break, and she can see the change in his demeanor. And it comes with age, and it just makes me think, and it makes me sad to just think about, okay, what am I going to do as he gets older, bigger, and stronger? What am I going to do? I'm a single mom in the house. I don't have a lot of help, and while my dream was to, have a, father figure in the home, maybe to help me with him, that's not the case. So based on my reality, what do I need to do? Yes, it's easy to say, get behavior therapy. You can get it through Regional Center or you can get it through all these sources. But people always say that, but they don't know the struggle it is to get authorized and approved for it, to get adequate funding. And the hours a lot of times are minimal. And while it's helpful, don't get me wrong, when you get it, a lot of times in some cases, we need a lot more help than what is provided. So then you're faced with the fact of really coming out of pocket for those services. So that's what we're battling with right now. And I know a lot of families have to do the same thing. It's you get into this thing where you have to really figure out financially with your resources how you're going to do it, because not everything's covered. As much as people want to say, hey, there's help, there's funding, that's not always the case, and so we want to be real about that, because a lot of people think that there's just an overabundance of resources out there when that's not always the case. um, so like I said, if you're a parent that's going through something similar, don't feel like you're facing it by yourself or as if your household is the only one. A lot of times I look at videos of families and their kids with Down syndrome, and, their kids have a higher functioning level than CJ. And I just think, wow, only if CJ could do those things, right? Only if. But that's not my reality. It's not. We have some beautiful moments. We have some beautiful things. There's some great, great, great things about CJ. A lot of great things. But that does not eliminate the fact that there are some hard times. So while I enjoy the excitement of all these good things that people share, I think there's value in also sharing the hard times. And that's what I try to do. I don't want it to be doom and gloom, but I want it to be real. I want it to be a full picture, a full scope, so that new parents coming into this will know the full spectrum and won't be hit by something unexpectedly and say, why is it me and not somebody else? No, it's somebody else too. They're just not telling you. So, that's what we're going through right now. Um, if you do have any feedback as far as resources, funding resources, anything, feel free to comment on the video, to let me know, to email me, because I would love to share with other parents too. Like I said, I'm not the guru, right? I'm a parent learning these things out as well. I'm an expert on my child as far as some of his needs or knowing his triggers, but I don't know everything about this, special needs journey. And so all of us combined have knowledge that we can implement to one another. So let's do it. All right. Bye.